You're all right there, folks. What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Good to see you as always. Did we get any winners today? We've only got through a couple of games. I know that. It's getting a bit late over here in the UK, so I'm having to do this video now. Sonigo beat Griekspoor. Nishikori beat Mickelson. Kachanov did just beat Gabe Diallo, but let me just say this. You weren't a fool for having a little go on Diallo today, if you did. I won't lie, I had a little sprinkle on him myself. At that price, you'd be silly not to. I didn't think Diallo would beat him. Based on Kachanov's current form, there's no shame in betting against him. There's really not. Don't be too hard on yourself if you took that. And Fabio Marizan's currently playing Carreno Buster. Holger Rune hasn't started yet, and we've still got Tiafoe as well, so I'm sure there's some money to be made in that. Who cares? Who's asked about that? I'm more focused on today. I know what I'm going for here. Before we get into them, like the video if you would, subscribe if you're not. I'd appreciate it if you did. For those that are here just for the picks, they'll be pinned at the top of the comments, so I'll go ahead and do that in a sec. For those that are here for the tennis, for the love of the sport, I've got a banger for you today, folks. Absolute banger. 4 legs on the parlay. It's that good. I've even named it. We'll get to it when we get to it. First one starts off with a bang in Canada. Jordan Thompson, Jack Draper. These, to my surprise, haven't actually played each other yet. So, where do we start here? Jordan Thompson, 17 wins, 9 losses on the hard court this year. Jack Draper's only 9-6. Jack Draper's coming in as a massive favourite here. A bit too big for my liking. 1.35 on the decimal. Look, you know me, I'm not going to waste too much time speaking about Jack Draper. You know how I feel about this kid. This kid's me guy. 1.3 though, that's a bit steep. That is a bit steep, man. Looking at his last 10, we know how good he is on the grass. There's no secret that this lad prefers the grass, although he does tend to be good all-terrain. What do you want me to say about him? We've already spoke about this previously, haven't we? He beat Berrettini in the final in Stuttgart on the grass. Got beat by Tommy Paul in the quarterfinals in Queens. He's just been beat by Taylor Fritz in the Olympics, although he did take a set off him. Went 1-on-1 in the Olympics. The one that's sandwiched in between all these that I cannot take my eyes off and I cannot forget is him getting done in straight sets by Cam Norrie in Wimbledon. That weren't that long ago. That entire performance weren't that long ago at all. That's what he does. He's still got that in him. Every now and then he's still got one of them games in him, hasn't he? It's my only worry with Jack Draper. Have you been watching Jordan Thompson lately? Because I have. He's been alright, you know. He's been good. He did get beat by Sebastian Korda in Washington. I think that was the quarterfinals, but Korda went on to win that, so there's no shame there. He's beaten Petri Pericard, beat Rally Pelka, got beat by Nishioka. Atlanta, is that hard court? Was Atlanta the hard court as well? Yeah, Davidovich Fokina, Xiang, Harold Mayo. Look, what I'm getting at, I suppose, is he's already been on the hard court. He's got more than enough games under his belt. Jack Draper at 1.3 on the decimal, transitioning to the hard court. I'm not betting against him because I obviously want him to win every game. And I watch every game with the presumption that he is going to win it because he's good enough. He's definitely good enough to beat Jordan Thompson on his day. But the same stands, don't it? I'd be a fool if I didn't say Jordan Thompson is definitely good enough to take at least a set, if not beat Jack Draper. He is. Jordan Thompson for a set. I mean, if you're going to take Draper on the money line there at that price, the value pick will be Thompson for a set, I'd say. I could see it happening. I really could. Look, at the end of the day, Jack Draper probably beats him, doesn't he? Draper probably beats him. And this doesn't mean fuck all. But for the sake of the pick and for the sake of what we do, I couldn't tell you to bet Jack the Ripper at that price. I imagine you already know that. I'd be looking at Jordan Thompson to win a set. If anything, I'd be taking Thompson to win a set. Let me know what you think on that. Where are we next? Dead quick on this one. Taylor Fritz is going to beat Navone in 10 minutes, I think. This is dead easy for Taylor Fritz. Absolute layup for the first game, this. We're not on the clay anymore. Navone just doesn't stand a chance here. Doesn't stand a chance. Taylor Fritz gets it done. 1.1 on the decimal. Huge favourite. Same goes for Sebastian Corda. He's playing fucking Pospisil. He's 1.1 on the decimal. That's how it's going to be, innit? That's just how it's going to go. I'm not surprised that's the odds for those people. They both get it done in straight sets, I think. I know Sebastian Corda's just played a few games. He's just won the final. I don't think it matters. I don't think it's going to matter here. I can't see Pospisil doing fuck all against him. This next one, this is rough. This is so fucking rough, man. Cam Norrie's playing Marcus Giron here. Wow. Wow, Marcus Giron's an underdog as well. No way. Cam Norrie's 1.6 on the decimal and he's been shit lately as well. This guy's been pants. I mean, apart from that win we've just said against Jack Draper there, look at these. I mean, he beat, obviously, Draper in Wimbledon. He beat Joseph Kovalik in the first round in Bastad. He's got a win against Facundo Diaz-Acosta in Wimbledon. I reckon I'd have a decent go against Diaz-Acosta on the grass. I'm not even messing. Got beat by Ruusuvuori, beat by Raonic, beat by Pennington Jones. What the fuck's that? What the fuck's that? Getting beat by Pennington Jones in the Nottingham Challenger. Get the fuck out of here, man. And he got beat by Pavel Kotov in the first round of the French Open as well. I wouldn't trust Cam Norrie as far as I could fucking throw him. Marcus Giron on the other hand, this lad's just won Newport, hasn't he? Was it Newport? Forgive me if I'm wrong. He's just won a title. I'm sure it was Newport. Where is it? It's just not... Oh, here it is. Yeah. Beat Alex Michelson in the final. Eubanks on the way. Alex Bolt, Benoit Paire. Solid. At least he's on the... That is hard court, isn't it? Yeah, I'm sure it is. Did get absolutely battered by Felix Auger-Aliassime in the Olympics, but pre-semi-final, Felix was something else, weren't he, until he ran into Alcaraz. Giron's got a loss to Zverev in Wimbledon, no shame in that. He's got a loss to Nishioka. Once again, tricky opponent. Not too bothered about that one. And I'm sure there's one more here. Where is it? Oh yeah, he got beat by Hubert Hurkacz as well. That's alright. I'd let him off with all then. I really would. I'm not betting this one, but you'd have to take Marcus Giron, wouldn't you? You'd have to take Marcus Giron. The fact that the fact that Norrie's 1.6 is insanity to me. He really shouldn't be. Marcus Giron or nothing for that one. Next one. He's back. He's back. 1 sec. Quick break, 7-minute man. Yeah, Felix Auger-Aliassime, Flavio Cabali. Rough this. We've seen it. I was talking about this before in Wales to one of the lads. Cabali beat him in Acapulco in February. Cabali's a sticky customer, man. This lad's got some really good wins this year. 18-8 on the hard court so far. Aliassime 4-5 on the hard court this year. 1.4 on the decimal for Felix. We've just seen him in the Olympics. What do you want me to say? We've literally spoke about him every day in the Olympics. Got beat by Musetti in the bronze medal match. Beat by Alcaraz in the semis. Ended up beating Casper Ruud, Daniel Medvedev, Max Martin and Marcus Giron. all that shite. Flavio Caboli, he's just been beaten in the final by Coda, and he did win a set against him as well, you know. He beats as well Ben Shelton, Alex Michelson, Davidovich Fokina, David Goffin. All of them, apart from the Goffin match, 2-1 as well. And he got beat 2-1. That's maybe something that's food for thought. Aliassime transitioning back onto the hard court from the clay here is just, it's worrying me. Cabali's got a game in the bank. He's already beat this lad. Was that, what's Acapulco? That's hard court as well. Yeah. He's already beat him on the hard court. He's playing, well, going off his last 10. He's playing just as good. He's won 7 of his last 10. Aliassime's won 6. Oh, like I said, he's got some good wins, man. Beating Ivone in Croatia. All the ones I just named, yeah. I know you're all going to be wanting to take. You're all going to be saying Felix. I can see it. Felix is the lock. Felix this. It's his home tournament. I know it is. He really should be winning this one. The way I'm seeing it is he's going to be a bit pissed off missing out on that bronze medal. First round in Canada. Surely you can trust in Aliassime to win this. Can you? I'm not so sure if it can. I would love to stick this on the parlay today. That could potentially be the 5th play that we add to it, but no. The heartache that I would go through if this was the one to let me down, no chance. I'm staying away from that. Let me know what you think on that one. A few more, couple more. Look dead quick. I've got nothing for Popper and my hatch. That's just a coin flip. Heads for Popper and tails for my hatch. Done. Tell you what, we'll talk about this one, innit? Bublik's playing Ben Shelton. And I think Ben Shelton's going to win. Even though the head-to-head would suggest otherwise, 2-0 to Bublik. He did beat him in Madrid earlier on in the year. That was in the clay. And he also beat him in Rome last year. That was on the clay too. Ben Shelton, 1.5 on the decimal. Just said he got beat by Caboli in the semi-finals in Washington. That game he had against Shapovalov was fucking hilarious. That was so funny. I know, did we speak about that? Have we spoke about that on the last video? I'm not too sure, I can't remember. But yeah, that was so funny that. I had a bet on that as well. Chapo to take a set, and he got himself defaulted. I fucking love it. Save the parlay for me. Bublik got beat in the Olympics by Taylor Fritz. We knew he would. Got beat by Tommy Paul in Wimbledon. Beat Artur Kazo, Jakub Mensik, Shevchenko. And then there's a win against Max Purcell in Germany. Don't like he's been beat by Popper and Vukic, Eubanks, Musetti. I think Shelton's got this in the bag, you know. I think Ben Shelton's got this one in the bag. As much as I don't really enjoy betting on him, I can't help but think this one's just written in the stars for Shelton to get this one done. Excuse me. 1.5 as well. What are we doing? What are we doing here? I don't fancy Bublik at all. At all. You could give me him at 2-1 and I still wouldn't take him, as a matter of fact. Nah, I'll be riding with Ben Shelton there. I imagine you will as well. Who have we got next? Oh, fucking hell. You know what, we'll just knock these 3 out dead quick, innit? Look, Tommy Paul's playing Luciano Darderi again. We've just seen it in the Olympics. On the clay, Tommy Paul, straight sets, rinse and repeat. Same happens here. Tommy Paul in Canada on the hard court. He definitely beats Darderi, mark my words. Darderi's 5.7 on the decimal. Huge dog. Is that the second biggest dog of the day? Yeah, so biggest dog of the day is Pospisil against Corda. Surely followed up by Navone. Actually, no, it's Navone against Fritz. Then it's Pospisil. Then it's Darderi. I expect nothing less. Davidovich Fokina and Safurin. So I think we mentioned this on yesterday's video. Order a play, fuck me over. touch on it a little bit now. Head-to-head is 1-0 to Fokina. I do trust him a lot more than what I trust Safulan, although Safulan offers a really high level when he's operating at that level, but he's so inconsistent. He's so inconsistent. I know Davidovich Fokina isn't exactly Mr. Consistency either, but bookies have got this as a coin flip. Bookies have got it 50-50. I would have to go with Davidovich Fokina in that game. Although, I don't know. I keep thinking back to us taking Safulan plus 6.5 against Alcaraz, but taking someone basically plus an entire set in points, it's not that impressive, is it? And he barely scraped that. Davidovich Fokina, it is. Not official from me, but it'd have to be. Last one. I'm looking forward to this and I'm dreading it at the same time. Hugo Humbert, Art of Feast. Head-to-head's 3-0 to Hugo Humbert. 1.6 on the decimal. It is the hard court, folks. If you remember about a month or two ago, what did I say? We're just going to wait for Hugo Humbert to get back on the hard court and see how it goes, and then we'll start taking him again. It's too soon. It's too soon for me. Not only that, but Artifice has been fucking sick, hasn't he? I know it's been on the clay, but he was really good on the grass, and he was quality on the clay. You know, that game against Zverev. And then he got beat by Arnaldi in the Olympics. Oh, man, it's... We said it before, and we like, how are you going to beat Zverev in Germany on the clay in the final, and then just get beaten straight sets by Arnaldi? I don't fucking know. This sport makes no sense. Hugo Humbert is just, not ready to take him yet, folks. Not ready to take him. Artifice, we've got a very small sample size on the hard court for this lad. 8-5 this year. 16-12 in 4 years. Not a lot, that is it. Not a lot at all. Much prefers the clay, as we know. Hugo Humbert gives a look at you. Where are you? He's been playing for, 10 years. 139, 73 on the hard court. Yeah, I expected that. 25-16 on the year. Artifice 28-18. Based off form alone, it'd be Artifice. Based on my heart, it'd be Hugo Humbert. I'm not telling you to take either. Feast for a set, maybe. It's going to be round about the same as that money line, innit? I don't know. Let me know what you think. And I'm pretty sure that's all of them. Yeah, that's all of them, folks. Right then. We haven't even done the officials, have we? No, I completely forgot. I forgot to go through the parlay. Who's asked? It'll be pinned anyway. If you've just come, stayed for a second, checked out the picks, tailed them, faded them and pissed off, that's fine with me. If you've stuck around to the end, I introduce to you Paulie's American Pie. Dead easy today. Ben Shelton, Taylor Fritz in straight sets, Sebastian Corda, Tommy Paul. It's already won. It's already won, folks. And you know it has. Already won. Let me know in the comments what you're going for. Let me know what you think of the parlay. Do you want to stick Felix on that as well? I'm not so sure. You do what you do. Let me know in the comments. Get your best bets in there. Share it with the group. Don't be shy. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you taking the time. Like the video. If you haven't, subscribe. Also, if you haven't. Yeah, you know what? I completely misjudged how late these games were going to be on over here in the UK. This is going to absolutely cripple my sleeping pattern, but all for the tennis, folks. All for the tennis. Get yourself locked in on the American Pie parlay. USA. All fucking day. Take it easy. Take care of yourself. Take care of one another. Enjoy the tennis. Let's go get some cash. See you tomorrow.